I'm Dr. Angelica in the 60-day challenge, day 34. Hey, today we're going to be talking about start now and end bad habits. Negativity with self-hypnosis or NLP. NLP really means neuro-linguistic programming. I don't know if you're familiar with that term or not, but this is what I'm trying to say today is that you need to understand why you keep doing this over and over again. And this meaning your habits. Why do we keep doing them and repeating them again and again? We are trying to achieve our goals. We set New Year's resolution, and yet sometimes we feel we failed and we have not achieved what we wanted. I don't know how much you know about hypnosis, but perhaps you have seen stage hypnosis, where a hypnotist seems to be able to use their hypnotic power to make people do and say things that they probably wouldn't do under normal circumstances. So sometimes hypnosis seems a little bit crazy and mystical and unexplainable phenomena. And I understand that. I used to think the same thing and believe the same. But in reality, hypnosis is a serious therapeutic tool that you can use to help you overcome many psychological, emotional, and even physical problems, Now, this is what hypnosis is not. Hypnosis is not mind control. Nobody can control you, and they can't brainwash you, and they can't put you to sleep and you be unconsciously aware of what's going on. That's not going to happen. And you are always alert all the time during a hypnosis session. Now, when you're hypnotized, a person is always aware, in control, in a natural state of awareness, and it's harmless. Nobody can do you any wrong, because as soon as you want to, you can get yourself up and wake up and be consciously fully aware, okay? What happens is that our brain has different levels. Like right now, we're functioning under beta. So there's a lot of waves, and we have millions of thoughts per second. And then through hypnosis, what we want to do is bring you down to an alpha level where your thoughts could probably range between 7 to 14 thoughts per second. There, you could be in control of your own thoughts. Now, how have I used hypnosis? I have used it when I've gone in surgery, and actually I take a recording and I tell the anesthesiologist, turn it on while you guys are talking and doing surgery. I want to self-hypnotize myself. So I am not listening to their conversations, and I don't get and pick up words and statements that they're saying, and then I'm unaware of what I want my unconscious mind to take, So I also have used it when I'm in pain, whenever I have a lot of emotional circumstances like divorce or going through hardship. I've used it. And I know for a fact that it works because I have gone to people to help me go under hypnosis, and I've used self-hypnosis. So I've used both. Now, what is it and how do you use self-hypnosis to achieve your goals? That's a really great question that you might be asking yourself right now. Now, this is the thing. When you try to break away from a habit, what your brain starts to do, it sends signals of alarm and discomfort, because it has to make you aware, like, hey, somebody's going to attack you and transform you and change you, and you go into this panic mode because you don't want to change. That's a security mechanism that we have. We will automatically respond to change, okay? And we kind of freak out. But what you want to do is you want to be able to allow your logical brain to become in charge. And this is how you could achieve self-hypnosis. What you're actually going to do, it's really easy. You begin to command yourself, okay? Just like a kid. What do we do with children? You know, we command them. Hey, I want you to wash dishes tonight. And we give them a date, and we use an authority voice and language, right? Hey, you need to sit down now. And I want you to tie your shoelace, you know. Okay, students, you need to write this down right now. So we command them so that they can take action. The same thing, we need to do the same thing to our brain, because at the state that we're in, we're not going to respond. Sometimes this is how we think, okay? We'll say, sometimes we tell ourselves, I think I will do blah, 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 you know? Or maybe I'll do this tomorrow. I wonder how I can get this done. Well, those are soft statements. You are not commanding yourself, and you're not going to take action. Your brain is like a kid. It's going to sit back and wait for something urgent to happen so that you can take action. Otherwise, you will not take action unless you see urgency, or you really, really want to achieve something through pleasure, or you want to avoid something because it's painful. So you need to be able to tell your brain what to do, because you are convinced that it's urgent and it needs to happen now, okay? If you're wishy-washy, uncertain, indecisive, and you're wavering, it's not going to happen, okay? Now, I've said a lot, but if you can like, comment, and share this, you would really help me, and you would help a lot of people out there that don't know how to command their brain. They don't know how to take control. They don't know how to end their bad habits and negativity. So share, comment below, and tell me what you think so that we can have an engaging conversation. I really don't know how to use my desktop on live, but I will go back and comment and be more engaged with you when I end this chat. But again, command your brain. That's the strategy for today. That's what those affirmations and those words that you hear that people say. I know there's some people that are going to tell you affirmations don't work. Well, you know what? No, they're not going to work. If you're not commanding the brain, they're not going to work. If you don't use them with consistent, repeat them constantly and telling yourself, you know, I will be able to find this job, or I will be able to create my business by the end of the year. And then you begin to develop strategies and you develop a plan. You can achieve anything you want when you command the brain, you know, because that's how you can self-hypnotize yourself. Now, if you want a session with me, then go ahead and inbox me, and I can give you a 15-minute session, strategy session where I may use NLP, or I can teach you how to use self-hypnosis for what you want. And begin achieving your goals. Begin achieving your dreams. This is your year. I've been talking in my other videos that you might want to look at. I talk about the year 2017. It carries a lot of energy where you can manifest anything you want this year. I mean, if you believe in quantum physics and all the beauty, and you know that all the puzzles come together and form who we are, then you know that this year is a very strong year, and you have to add that piece of action, add the piece of commanding your brain and believing in yourself and finding the right strategies to get what you want in 2017. Anyways, if you have questions, comments, go ahead and comment below. And please like this video. I will be here tomorrow with my next 60-day challenge. And if you have a topic that you want me to discuss, or you have a question, I would be more than glad to answer it in my next video. So I will see you tomorrow, and like, share, and comment below, and be great. Command that brain, you know, use self-hypnosis, because that's what we're doing on a daily basis without even knowing. So take care. Bye-bye.